here we are going into game 9. Make sure to check out the Merfolk community. There's a great community, Fish MTG on Reddit, the Merfolk Discord channel, and Merfolk Splash to Victory on Facebook. They're all great communities that will be super positive and receptive to you coming to us. So if you aren't a part of the Merfolk community, make sure to get there. So we're going to start off with this island here, and hopefully we hit a green source here soon. We could definitely use it. I mean, negate's online, but basically nothing else. Oh, there's our green source. Let's go ahead and run out Deep Root Champion. See what happens. Our opponent probably has removal for it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. Well, Grixis for our opponent. Oh man, we have basically hit the jackpot as far as cards have gone. So we're just gonna go ahead and pump in there. If they wanted to trade for this Thief of Sanity, I'd be totally okay with that. I mean, I don't think our opponent would be okay with it, but you know, it's one of those things. Plague Crafter, ugh. Plague Crafter's so good. At least they can only have one of it in this format. Thankfully for the singleton-ness of it. Alright, well, we'll play this Forerunner of the Heralds. It will explore. And we will decline because we have a Merfolk on top that we're okay with. And basically every Merfolk we play, this Forerunner will get bigger. So they can Thief of Sanity away this Seafloor Oracle. But we'll be okay with that being gone. I mean, Seafloor Oracle is great. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a card that we like, but we can definitely be okay without it. Oh, and see, we have Guy's Blessing there, so we're not stuck. See if our opponent wants to counter this Growth Spiral. We're going to target these 3 cards. Growth Spiral, Crashing Tide. Alright, and they're going to counter it there. I figured that was going to happen. And we'll just attack for 4. No big deal. Oh, Atali. Sure. Would have been good to have the a bounce Merfolk there. Alright, so we'll cast Jungleborn Pioneer because we have the most chance of hitting lands off of the Explorer. Oh, we didn't hit a land the second time. Okay. Let's hit a land. Let's go ahead and attack and see if our opponent's willing to trade. They're not willing to trade. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if they want to swing into this board with Atali. Because they can cast Water Trap Weaver. Oh, they're going to play Karn's Temporal Sundering and get an extra turn. But they still have the problem of attacking with this and not dying. So they have 1 mana. Sure. So let's see. Their exiled card was a mountain. Okay, so they can tap down our biggest creature. So block there. I guess Atali's not bad in an extra turns deck. And we got rid of Benthic Biomancer and Merfolk Branchwalker. Because our opponent gets to put our cards into their hand. And they're just double checking to make sure that that Naban is tapped. And they get to see... Yeah, we don't even get to see what it was. Oh, they're going to duress us with the new promo. Alright, well there's Negate gone. And we have to block to live. We take 2 and our opponent gets to look at the top cards of our library and see what they want to keep. And they're going to play Search for a Scanta, which I'm sure is good for them. Oh, and we are just straight up dead. So against Grixis aggro, we're done. We're Dunskies. Sometimes that happens, you know, just Grixis can get ahead of you there. I'm not gonna say we lost to variants or anything like that, because that would be kind of cheapskating out, but alright, here we go into game 10. Game 10. Let's see what we get in this singleton event. Oh. So here we go. Here we go into game 10. Last game of our little experiment here. We're playing Simic Merfolk in Singleton, Valentine singles area here. And this is pretty terrible. One land, that's kind of the problem with one landers, is like you look at your hand and you go like, I could win if I cast all these spells. And unfortunately that's not how games of Magic are won. This is not great either. However, unless we're playing against like a super aggressive deck, I think this is fine. Just depends on our draw. And our opponent mulliganed much further than we did. Oh, and our opponent conceded. Well, we'll play one more just in case. That one didn't count. Ooh, we got our... Ooh, we got an Inescapable Blaze and a pack of Ravnica Allegiance. So we will open those at the end of this match here. Hopefully we actually get some sort of game against this. It was probably an opponent that that's just going for their promo duresses, and once they got their promo duresses, they just kind of drop out. This is bad. Let's go ahead and mulligan. This is worse. Let's keep bottom. And hopefully we pull through here and don't just get hopefully we get something this turn. Well, I mean, technically it's a land. Not technically what we want, but I guess when you speak in technicalities, oh, there's a forest. Okay. Let's go ahead and Branchwalker. And we'll see if our opponent is the controlling type. They are the controlling type. And we put 2 lands and a ramp spell into our graveyard. Of course. That is what happens. It is what happens, you know. Sharkdo Crab. Well, I don't mind playing a Water Trap Weaver to tap that down. And then playing a Mirror Image to tap it down again. And then playing Merfolk Mistbinder to just kind of trample over it. I mean, I guess they can just adapt it here. Sword Form Hybrid, which I love in Limited. Hey, that rhymes. I wish I could do that all the time. I already did that joke. I shouldn't do jokes that I've already done. There's a River Sneak. Go ahead and cast River Sneak and see what happens. Alright, they Essence Capture. And kind of outdo us on the Water Trap Weaver or Water Trap Weaver. But they cannot adapt this creature anymore. That doesn't mean that they can't use the ability when one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Sharkdo Crab. But they cannot do it on their own. Draw 3 cards. Scry 3 and then draw 3. That's pretty good. Okay, we're going to take 5 here. Which is, as the kids say, unfortunate. And we're not going to attack. I don't like attacking into a 2/2. That just seems like suicide. I also don't like attacking into a 5/5. Or blocking a 5/5 rather. Doesn't seem good. It just doesn't seem good. Biomancer's Familiar. Activated abilities cost 2 less to cast, so of course they can adapt and make that a 6/6. Hopefully we're able to River's Rebuke here soon. No blocks, unfortunately, for now. We're gonna have to make some blocks next turn. Okay, yeah, we're in some hot water here. So we can trade. We can trade there and block there. Unfortunately, this is not a great situation here that we're in. I thought you couldn't do that. If the creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. So if it can't reduce the amount of mana the next time this target creature, it adapts as though it had no +1/+1 counters on it. No! So we'll trade there, block there. At least we'll have a 6/6. I think we're dead. Does they have ramp and a cost reducer here? Yeah, that adapts as though it had no +1/+1 counters on it is pretty nuts. And it makes it 2 less to cost, so for 4 mana, yeah, just adapt. Just put 4 more counters on that thing. Make it a 6. Make it a 16/16 or a 14/14. I can math, I promise. Just make it a 14/14. No big deal. We dead. All right. So let's go ahead and get some packs. Let's go ahead and buy some packs. And open all 3 of these packs. Maybe I'll do this as like a Patreon exclusive or something. We'll see. Lavinia Azorius Renegade. Revival and Revenge. And our last rare, Cindervines. Not a terrible rare. Interesting card. But yeah, fun stuff. Alright, thanks everybody for watching. We will see you next week. And check us out on Thursday for the podcast, or on Tuesday if you're a patron. Make sure to check us out for the episode coming up this week. We're talking about, I guess this video will come out after that episode, so just check us out on your favorite podcast app. We're there. Check us out. See you later.